Down here to class, 1232 North King Street, Wilmington, Delaware.
Shalom, Lord in Christ, to my brothers and sisters, man. Y'all need to come down to 1232 North King Street, where the truth resides, man. ISUPK Delaware. We definitely representing doing some big things.
202 North DuPont Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Come and be a part of this rising thing that we got going on here in Delaware.
I hear everybody claiming that they love the Lord and love God and all that. Well, get in here and show it. You know what I mean? The scriptures say faith without works is dead. So if you ain't doing nothing, your faith is dead. So get up and do something. What you need to do is get your ass up and get in the class. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing else. You're sitting home wasting time. Everything is going on around you, and you don't know how to compartmentalize these things. You understand? I'm on my way to class right now, like you should be. You know what I'm saying? Class don't stop for nothing.
Yeah, man, y'all, shit was dope, man. Yo, Zora, you really about to go to New York, bro?
Yo, man, we out.
Man, you ain't going no damn New York, bro. You don't be going nowhere like that.
Yo, man.
See, I've been places, you know what I'm saying? I travel. I go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what about you, Shrew?
I mean, niggas don't really be going nowhere, but I do. I know I do.
Where you been at? Where you been at, man?
Shit, I be out Puerto Rico, I be out Cuba.
Shit, I've been in the
This nigga ain't been no motherfucking Cuba, man.
Where's your Cuba cigar at,
Niggas go to Baltimore act like they been somewhere.
I've been places too. I've been to places too.
I don't know what you gonna need.
What you, Cap? Well, I know Captain. He's an international. Where you got? You've been all over the place, Captain.
Trinidad, Canada.
Damn,
I've been around, man.
Damn, you been out there with drinking and shit?
Damn, that's better than what I was.
What about you, Yashima? What's up?
No, I'm from Jamaica, but I've been Canada, Florida, New York.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Philly.
Shit. What about you, Cap?
Well, I'll tell you where y'all niggas ain't been.
Yo, Cat, where you been though, man?
Man, I've been where y'all niggas ain't been. I've been to the Passover.
What?
Yeah, y'all ain't never been there? You ain't never been to the Passover?
Damn, Cat, that was a hurt piece.
Y'all ain't never been to the Passover? Y'all ain't never been to the Passover?
What the fuck is the
You ain't never been to the Passover? Huh? You ever been to the Passover? My bad. But y'all ain't never been to the Passover?
Unfortunately not.
You got the lamb slaughter. You got General Muhammad's class. We got the children's party. They got stuff for the kids to do. We got babysitters. They need babysitters.
I love the kids.
I ain't fucking with them kids.
And we're going to have a black party.
Shit.
And guess what?
What's that?
If you pay your Passover fees up front, you can get in the black party for free.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
black party?
There's going to be performances there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be open bar with the beer and the wine all night. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be in the building, you know what I mean?
Niggas say black party? Shit.
Keep going.
You already know what it is. We do it bigger and better every year. This year, the 54th annual Passover.
And before the Passover, we got the biggest party of the year. It's the annual Black Party, March 30th. That's on a Thursday at the Durham Armory. Make sure y'all in the building.
And the moment y'all all been waiting for, the 54th annual ISUPK Passover, April 1st. April 1st, we doing it big. Once again, serving the Most High in Raleigh, North Carolina.
And you can get all of that at this year's Passover.
Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakathum to the brothers. Shalom Shamar Atham Hashem Yahushua to the sisters. This is ISUPK Delaware, man. Of course, ISUPK started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And of course, we come out and teach our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that we the true children of the house of Israel. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Last Allah. So like it. All right. All right, my horn blower ain't here today, so you know what I mean? That's all right. That's all right. All right. All right, man of Israel. Majim. Wapanya Hakwadam. Which means to turn the face to east. All right, so what we're going to do, of course, we're going to go ahead and set up these prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Haya. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakavka. Thaba'ah. Ratazayaka. Haya. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawal. Haya. Bashamayim. Lathalanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawafi Nawa. Wala'ah. Thabiya'ah Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashai Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwith. Waha'ala. Wathaparath. La'awalnumyum. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right. This is a prayer for the power. Hakak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Baba Kashah. Lathananawa. Hakak. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakiam. Hamathia. Hakak. Arakawaf. Hatama Allah. Lagarashun. Ba Hashem Yahushua. The Wada Aman. What we said in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. All right. This is a prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Brachmanawa. Wayasha Allah. Wahabayaf. Saparia. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Aman. We said in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. All right. This is Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hariam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Rai. Yashamar. Athapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar, Taza Afka, Waba Wa'aka, Ma'aita, Wa'ai, Awalum. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy coming out
and thy going in
and thy going in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right, this is Psalms 83. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damayalaka,
Al-Dam Yalakah,
Al Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al
Al,
Kayahana,
Kayanah,
Awa Yabuka,
Ayayabi,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahamiyawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Aimaka,
A'aim,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Yam,
Sawada,
Sawadah,
Wayata,
Wayatah,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Aitazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amar,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakiram,
Wanakaki,
Magoya,
Magawa,
Wala Ayasakar,
Isakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Awudah,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Kadwa,
Ayaka,
Aya,
Barya,
Ya,
Yakawathwa,
Yakwa,
Ahoya,
Hoya,
Idawam,
Adawam,
Waishmi Ayam,
Yamishai,
Mawa Abba, Wahagarian,
Hagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa Amawan,
Ayawan,
Wa Amalak,
Yamalak,
Palashath,
Palashah,
Am Yashabia, Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Nawa,
Imam,
Amam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Zerawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Banya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadi,
Kasayasara'ah, Kayabyan,
Yabyan,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kayashwan,
Kayashwan,
Nashamadawa,
Nashimadu,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Bayandarara,
Ha'awa,
Ara,
Da'aman,
Da'aman,
La'adma,
Ad,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatam,
Nadayamawa,
Dabu,
Karab,
Karab,
Wakazaba,
Ba,
Wakazabak,
Kazabak,
Wakatazalmanai,
Katizamanai,
Kal Nasiyakamwa,
Kal Nasiyakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amar,
Nayarashah,
Ayarashah,
Nanawa,
Wa,
Ah,
Ah,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Al-Hayyah,
Alahaya,
Al-Hayyah,
Shayatamwa,
Ayasham,
Kagalgala,
Gal,
Kakwash,
Ka,
Lapanya Raka,
Panya Rakwa,
Ka'ash,
Ah,
Ira Ira, Wakalaba, Thalahat,
Alahat,
Harayam, Khan,
Kar,
Tharadatma, Basa Irika,
Ira,
Wabasawa Pafka, Thaba Halam, Mala'ah, Panyaham,
Oh,
Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabaho,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa,
Wayabawa,
Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shemka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka, Alaya One, Al,
Al,
Kal, Ha Radasa. Okay, sir. All right, what we said in the English.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies, make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy headed one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel,
The name of Israel.
that the name of Israel,
The name of Israel.
that the name of Israel,
The name of Israel.
may be no more remembrance.
Maybe no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom.
Ishmaelites,
The Ishmaelites.
Moab,
Moab.
Hagarines,
Hagarines.
Gabal,
Gabal.
and Ammon,
Ammon.
Amalek,
Amalek.
the Philistines,
Philistines.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
But the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also is joined with them.
So also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them.
as unto the Midianites,
As unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
As to Sisera.
as to Jabin,
As to Jabin.
at the brook of Kison, Kishon,
the brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zed.
And like Zed.
Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh. In possession. Oh my power. Make them like a will. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storms. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. Sir, which means to turn. Alright. Shabia, which means be seated. Siéntate, por favor. Yo necesito practicar mi español también.
Yeah. To the French people, bonbons, and all that good stuff.
Right. What he said.
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Oui.
Enchanté. Enchanté. Un, deux, trois, c'est.
Hey, once again, man, Shalom Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai Brakathum. To my brothers, man, Shalom Shemar Thumb B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Yo, as usual, we about to kick this thing off. It's a Sabbath service. So y'all be sure. I mean, look, man, we definitely gonna go and read these scriptures in the Hebrew, you know what I mean? And we're gonna bring it out, of course. But if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to put that in the chat. All right. We appreciate all who's on here with us. All right. So last week we pretty much left off with the children of Israel getting them silver smoothies, man. The golden calf smoothie. What's that? Yeah, his joint is jacked up. No, I'm sorry.
You good?
His joint is jacked up.
Hey, Yashima. If I could. Real quick.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh, so here. So yeah, man, we gonna pick up where we left off, man. They had them golden calf smoothies last week, man. Right. Because the children of Israel wanted to go against the Most High, and they decided to, while Moses was gone for 40 days, 40 nights, evidently that was too long. It was too long for Moses to be gone for that long. So they went ahead and took the golden calf. They took all their earrings, all the men's earrings, the women's earrings, and all that type stuff. They melted it down, put it in the fire, and out comes this golden calf. You know what I'm saying? That's how Aaron explained it. All we did was just put the fire in, and a miracle happened.
Right. Ta-da.
Ta-da. And out comes this golden calf. You know what I'm saying? We ain't do nothing wrong. We just put our jewelry in the fire. You know what I mean? And the children of Israel began to worship it. So Moses, when Moses was up, he heard a noise in the camp. You know what I mean? And told him, like, hey, it's a noise in the camp. You need to go see about your people. You know what I'm saying? So when the Lord
want some more?
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Yeah.
Taking it back. Yo, shout out to everybody that knew Knock from back in 2016. We went back to the moonshine. Lord be with us.
You made that?
No, but I used to be Moonshine Bull.
All right, word.
Shout out to Cap Cod Design.
Bring Moonshine Bull back up in here, man. I don't know about the Moonshine Bull.
All you gonna see is the moonshine.
Oh man.
You took me out. That's that Hebrew.
Oh yeah, you was jamming that. He was over there.
Oh,
he was over there like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
6 minutes.
Yeah, he said something, and I was just like, "Oh man, good night, good night."
Yeah, well, it's all good, man.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens to the best of us, man.
Like it.
That's
That's
how
how
we
you
all start
learn.
out.
To water, brethren. You might want to put a lot less in this. You know what this is? This gonna get your socks twisted up. You have to go find your socks.
I'll take it.
No, you should take it a lot more easier than that.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, take it a lot more easier than
I
that.
smell straight up apple pie.
So lock your fear for our viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't got nobody right now, so.
Yeah, take it way easier than that. Lock it.
So yeah, man, like see what we about to drink right now. This probably gonna taste like the golden calf smoothie right here.
It's good. A little bit more apple. Yeah,
God,
it's dangerous. I used to be apple pie boy.
Yeah, right. Good night. I get some ice on that.
Got it for the little skin. Got it for the little skin. That's your brethren.
Yeah, man. So the children of Israel, they want to worship a golden calf and give that thing the credit for bringing them out of Egypt. And at the time, the Most High knew what it was about. And the Most High was about to cancel all the children of Israel and just start all over. We in Exodus chapter 32 still, and verse we're gonna be picking up at verse 29.
All right, so Quahal, you want to read the Hebrew? You got it. Most are crazy. That's Zill.
So here, right? He's like, yeah, let's go. Oh shit! I done sign up for something I ain't ready for.
It's on you.
But yeah, nah, man, you ain't ready yet, man. Actually,
that's your guy right there. Just use that.
You got the
cheat sheet on the board.
You got the ancient, right?
Post like.
Actually, you should be practicing like that though. Yeah.
He said that 2 weeks ago.
He did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, he'd have been on the side. He'd have been on the sign like, "Out came the golden calf."
You know what Israel say? We don't say cap anymore. You know what we say? You tamming. It's like you tamming. All right, yeah. So you got the Hebrew?
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's go 32 and what? 14, 21?
Yeah.
32 and 21.
32 and 29 actually. We progressed. Now that we're talking about stuff, now we progressing pretty fast on this job.
21. All right. I'll read it.
You got it?
Yeah. This Exodus chapter 32, verse 29 in the Hebrew. Wayamar Masha Malaawa Yadakam Hayawam Layahawa Kaya Ayash Bab Nawa Wabaakayawa Walafaf Alayakam Hayawam Barakah, verse 30. Wayahaya Mam Karath Wayamar Ashar Al Ha'aim. It's like Ha'aim Atham Hata Atham Kata'ah Gadalah Wa'atha Allah Al Yahweh Awal. Oh, it's like Awalia. Well, that's rough. Akapara Ba'id Kata'a Thakam, verse 31. Wayashab Masha Al Yahweh Wayamar Ana Kata Ha'aim Kazaha Kata'a Gadala Wayashawa Laham Alaya Zahab, verse 32. I'm just read straight down. Wa'atha Am Thasha Kata'atham Wa'am Ayan. That's the knot, right? Ayan. Ayan.
Hold on.
32. Start from the top from 32. Wa'atha Am Thasha. Cause it got the ending on it.
I got Thasha'a.
Yeah, Thasha'a. Then is Kata'atham. Then is Wa'am. Then is Ayan. Ayan. All right, bet that's the ending. All right. Makanaya Na'a Masaparak Ashar Kathabath. Verse 32. Wayamar Yahweh Al Masha Maya Ashar Kata'al Laya Amaka Nowa Masa Pariah. Verse 34. Wa'atha Lak Nakaha Af Ha'im al Ashar Dabarathaya Laka Hana Mala'akaya Layaka Lapanyak Wabayawam Kakwadaya Wa Pakwadathaya Alayaham Kata Thumb. Verse 35. Wayagapa Yahweh Af Ha'im Al Ashar Ashaya. It's like Ashawa Af Ka'aigal Ashar Aisha Aharon. All right. So we know Quahar got it. No. Sa. Exodus 32 and 29. Yep.
29.
Exodus 32 and 29.
Nice and
Exodus 32 and 29. For Moses had said, consecrate yourselves today to the Lord. Even every man upon his son and upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. 30. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses said unto the Lord, unto the people, ye have sinned a great sin, and now I will go up into the Lord. Peradventure
means before your journey.
I shall make a atonement for your sin.
So Moses said, read that verse again.
And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses said unto the people, ye have sinned a great sin.
You have sinned
and
a great sin. What was the great sin?
It came to pass that Moses unto the people.
What was the great sin? That's actually pretty good. He's pretty smart. You know what he did?
He read it before.
He
Hold on a second.
consecrated.
Nah, remember last week? It's from last week. You had to be paying attention. Last week, what did he do?
I actually started off. I talked about it before, just a minute ago.
Hold on. See what you got. Get a young brother a chance.
Remember.
You don't remember? Remember when they made the golden calf?
Yes.
You do?
They molded all the jewelry into a golden calf.
And then they what?
And then they made the children drink it.
Moses made the children drink it. He made everybody drink it.
Punishment.
The children is everybody. He made everybody drink it.
So the punishment was a great sin.
No.
Well,
the punishment was the result of the great sin.
Right. Oh. So when sin is like getting in trouble or doing something bad, right? Breaking the law. That's the sin, right? Sin is getting in trouble, right? But once you got in trouble, now it's punishment for your trouble. Consequences. So Moses said, because y'all made this calf, I'm going to take this calf, I'm going to grind it up into powder and make you drink it. And they had to drink that gold. Probably died too.
Somebody
died. During the night. Can you imagine drinking gold?
Gold and water.
Can you imagine drinking gold and water? It's like this. You make this cup right here, and I grind this cup into powder and make you drink it.
Your inside's all up, bro.
And you just drink metal. So that's what Moses did, right? For the sin. Why was it a sin?
Because you basically forced them to drink something.
No.
Well,
that was the punishment.
It was a result.
Yeah, so what was the sin?
The result. Right?
No, how did they get in trouble?
He got in trouble because he did the great sin.
No.
Okay. You walking around it. All right. So Yashima, what was the sin? They made a golden calf. Now, why is that a sin, Koyashwan? Which means what, Quahal? That makes sense? All right. So now that's what they was doing, they was worshiping the golden calf, and they wasn't serving the Lord.
Right.
And when Moses came down, he said, man, what the hell y'all doing? And it was like, you made a calf. And he asked Aaron, why you make a calf? Why you let them make a calf?
What did they do to you?
And he was like, they just put it in the fire, and then the calf came out. And so Moses crushed the calf and made them all drink it.
Right. If I may, sir, that wasn't even enough. Like, he wasn't even satisfied with that, because he after he made him do that, you know what I mean? He's asking Aaron, like, yo, what did they do to you to allow this to go down? You know what I'm saying? And his response was almost like he wasn't taking accountability. You know what I mean? He just was like, yeah, out came this calf. So he basically was like, all right, whoever's on the Lord's side, who's with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to choose you this day who you going to serve. Who's going to be on the Lord's side? And there was some people that was just like, nah, we want to serve this golden calf. You know what he did? Because only the children of Levi was the ones who decided to stay on the Lord's side. So they were given a task to kill all the children of Israel.
So they died.
Everybody.
That's the punishment.
That's the big punishment.
And what was the sin?
No. See, you
think about the consequences and not the problem.
The problem, what caused them to have to kill the children of Israel?
What was the?
No, that's the punishment.
See, okay, so all right, so your mind is focused.
They were worshiping a calf instead of God.
That was the problem. That was the problem. They was doing the wrong thing. The Most High said, listen, this is what y'all should do. And they said, we're not doing that.
Right.
We're not going to do that. That's where the problem started. And because they didn't listen, they had to die.
You know what's crazy, if I may, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm what you got to understand, what I'm starting to understand is with this generation, a lot of our kids, they don't understand why they're being punished a lot of times.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They look past the punishment. I mean, they look past what they did to receive the punishment, and they're just like, well, why are you doing this to me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know what? Nah, bruh. Every action has a reaction. You see what I'm saying? When you do something wrong, you're going to get punished for it.
Right.
You see, when you do something right, you're going to get rewarded for it. So if you're doing something wrong, be accountable for your wrong actions, and don't look at the punishment as if it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's too much fun. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve to drink the daggone golden calf smoothie. I didn't deserve all the children of Israel to get. How you know? Because you're not God. You know what I'm saying? I didn't deserve to get punished or get a spanking from my father. How do you know? You're not the father. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand that certain things are put into place so that you don't repeat these things. And that's the problem with our generation today. There is no punishment. Mm-hmm. We just doing whatever we want to do, and it's being condoned. And when it's being condoned, now you don't know what's wrong or what's right, and you're going to repeat the same shit, same stuff over and over and over again. We're going to go through the same daggone spanking, same daggone punishments, you know what I mean, until when? Until Christ returns, until we actually get it right. Until we realize that the consequences is just too much for us to take. And at some point, we got to just be proactive and do the right thing from the jump.
There you go.
Amen.
Make sense? All right, so I'm asking you one more time. What was the sin?
Sin was
I'll make you a bet. You get it right, I'll give you 10 push-ups. If you get it wrong, you owe me 10 push-ups.
10 strong push-ups.
I'll take those push-ups. All right, so the sin was, you want it? Huh? If you answer the question, you about to do them right now. But right after the class, you're going to do 10 push-ups.
It's in the pot, right? The pot, right?
But, yeah, drop. Yeah. So after class, you want to do 10 push-ups. What was the sin?
His sin was that he made them do it.
No, you still on the punishment. You still on the punishment.
Yeah. What was the initial problem? They trying to help you too.
So I heard it. That's brotherhood right there.
I know you didn't hear him. Huh?
But does he know what sin is?
You know what the sin is?
What's the sin?
He said, yeah. No. So, okay. I'm gonna write up on the wall, right? I'm gonna write up on the wall, and it's gonna say, don't talk when class is in session, right? Don't walk behind the chair, right?
Always raise your hand.
Always raise your hand when you come to class, right? These are called rules, right? Right or wrong? Right. So when you break a rule, what did you just do? That's a sin.
That's a sin.
When you break a rule, the rule says raise your hand. Did you raise your hand? No. So now you get the punishment.
Right.
Because you broke the rule.
Yeah.
You get it? It's called negligence. You neglected the rules. And because you neglected the rules, I have to show you what happens when you don't listen.
Right.
Because you can't play a game if you don't know the rules.
Right.
Rules are important.
So if I may, so the rule would be don't serve or worship false gods. Do not create an image and worship it. All right. Now the children of Israel, they created a false idol.
So just like black children of Israel is like us. Yeah. Right. So God said, don't make a false god. And you see that dog right there? That little thing, this wolf thing, whatever this is, a lion. Yeah. Right. We like, you know what? This is God. We're gonna pray to this thing. Right. We're gonna call him God Wolf, God Lion, right?
The lion.
We're gonna pray to this lion God. The lion God make everything happen. Thank you, lion God. And the Most High was like, what? This lion? What did this lion do for you? Nothing, right? But we like, thank you, lion. Thank you so much. You thank the lion. Or like, let's say you gave me $100. You said it right here. And I come over and say, thank you, lion, for giving me $100. You like, I gave you $100, right? I'm gonna say, no, it was the lion. The lion did. Right. Thank this lion.
The lion put it in your spirit.
Now you're mad because I sinned against you. You understand what I'm saying? You're like, no, I gave you that $100, but I'm thinking the lion. That's how the Lord feels. Yeah. So he takes the lion, break it into pieces, and make me drink it. You get it? That's what happened.
So what was the sin?
Yes, he broke the rules. You redeemed yourself.
You got it.
You know what I mean? So we get that now. So they sinned, and they was punished for it. They had to drink the lion. Drunk it. And then they killed him. He drank the lion and then got killed. It's serious. Because back then, it wasn't the way we live today. It's a lot different. I mean,
we got mercy today. You know what I mean? That's what we got. We got grace. But that grace is not something that's like Christ didn't die so that grace may abound, man. You know what I mean? The Bible says God forbid. Like we got to understand that grace was given to us so you don't die right then there on the spot. You have a chance to repent, but repent means to not do it again. You know what I mean? So when you do something wrong and you get punished for it, that punishment should be severe enough for you not to want to repeat that same sin. You know what I'm saying?
Make sense? Word. All right. He's just saying yes. All right. Keep reading.
He like, y'all talking too long for me.
Yeah. I see his hair growing. Just keep reading.
Go ahead, sorry, you got it.
That's my aunt. What's up, Auntie?
Auntie says, hey.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sam. We're waiting on you, bro.
Exodus 32, verse 30. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses said unto the people, Ye have sinned a great sin, and now I will go up unto the Lord. Peradventure I shall make an atonement for your sin.
So we have Exodus 32 and 30. So now Moses said to them, he said, you sinned a great sin, right? They made a great sin. The people sinned a great sin. So now after they had the punishment, after they killed whoever said that we're not going to serve the Lord, the people that said we are going to serve the Lord, they repented, which means to stop, right? So Moses said to them, like, all right, y'all sinned a great sin. So now I'm gonna go beg the Lord not to kill us, because now I dealt with y'all, but the Most High gonna deal with y'all too, right? You got to deal with the higher power. So I'm gonna go ask the Lord not to kill us. But before I go, I'm gonna fast for 3 days. I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I'm gonna make my sacrifices. So when I go to the Most High, He know that I'm willing to sacrifice. Make sense? That's what atonement means. Atonement means you afflict yourself. So He sacrificed Himself before the Lord for His people, for His brothers. Make sense? All right, keep going.
Exodus 32 and 31. And Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Oh, this people have sinned a great sin, and have made them gods of gold.
Gods of gold. You see the word gods is lowercase, right?
Yes.
And it got a plural on it, right? What does that mean?
It means that it's not actually
I like his answers, though.
I do. That's pretty dang close.
It is. So he real simple with it, and I like it. So God, okay, I'm just.
Yo, now he playing.
It is.
Now you playing.
It is, because it's like instead of me saying your name,
right?
I say you or he, and God, instead of saying a name, I say God. So it can be a pronoun. Good night. So yes, you're right. Now the word God in Hebrew means power.
Right.
It translates to the word power. So like you say, yo, it's raining. Oh, the gods made it rain. The powers made it rain. Right? But we just say the Most High, Yahweh made it rain, which is one God. But most people say gods. The God of the sky, the God of the sun, the God of the air, the God of the water, the God of Delaware. You know what I'm saying? The God of this. So they made a God. They turned that into their own power. That wolf thing, they said, this is the power. This was our powers. So they made them gods of gold, or a power of gold. And they worshipped it and said that it made it rain, or that it made them hungry, or made them full when they was hungry. Make sense so far? You sure? I'm gonna have a test later.
Exodus 32 and 32. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me. I pray thee out of my.
Read it again.
Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin.
Now he asking the Lord. He said, if the Lord will forgive your sin, go ahead.
And if not, blot me.
And if He don't forgive your sin, then I'll take the punishment. Go ahead.
I pray thee.
He's asking the Most High. He's pleading to Him. I pray the Most High just take me instead of y'all. Go ahead.
Out of thy book which thou hast written.
Good night. That's a sacrifice. That you know what I mean. Like we don't realize how deep that what he's saying right now. He like, look, man, take me out of the book. Don't punish them, or don't take them out. You know what I mean? Just take me. I'll be the one. That's like what Christ did. You know what I mean? For the children of Israel. He died for us. You know what I'm saying? He took on it, and that's basically no greater love than should a man have for his friends in death. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be willing to die. You should be willing to take this and be is an intercessor a good word to use?
Who?
Intercessor.
Interceptor?
Interceptor?
Yeah.
Interceptor? Yeah. It's another word I was looking at.
I don't even know what that word means.
Intercessor. I think it's intercessor. So yeah, you basically wanna you know what I mean, take the blame, you know what I mean, for your brothers. You don't want your brothers to have to suffer death. You know what I mean? And he basically was willing to sacrifice his name and everything that he did just for the children of Israel, even though we was in the wrong.
Instead of saying children of Israel, you say his brothers.
Brothers, kind of what kind? Yeah, so that's heavy right there. That he said, blot my name out of the book. Take me out of there. You was gonna say something, quiet, Ron? It's the gates, man. Like your name out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like out of.
So if
it's
I
like,
could,
it's like
everything is recorded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's recorded down. So he's saying, just take me out of it. Just take me out of everything. Like he's saying,
right.
You feel what I'm saying? The book, like we say, how we say it today? Like it's life.
You take me out of the history.
So I'm turning a new page. You feel what I'm saying? Like we treat life as a book today. I'm in my new chapter of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 32. This is my new This is my 32nd chapter.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the Lord is keeping the record. He's saying, take me out like the records.
That's it.
Just get me out of here.
He basically saying, man, forget about everything I did, man. What I did, I'm nothing.
Just telling the Lord, forget you even met me.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? I'll die for them.
Yeah.
It's a lot, yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean?
Like,
that's a good question. Any questions online? Make sure y'all type them in online. The water. Go ahead, Si.
Exodus 32, verse 33. And the Lord said unto Moses, Whosoever hath sinned against me, him will I blot out of my book.
What does that mean, Si?
They'll take him out the book.
Give me more.
Right. They won't remember them.
Start from the top. When you explain it from the top.
What do you mean?
So what is the Lord saying at the beginning? Before the comma, what does that mean? Everything before the first comma.
The first time they met him?
Mm-mm.
Read it again.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Whosoever hath sinned against me,
whosoever,
him will I blot out of my book.
Who's the him? Oh, Salaki, sir.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Who's the him?
God.
No. It says whosoever hath sinned.
So the Lord said unto Moses, right? Whosoever have sinned against me. Right? So remember, Moses said, blot me out the book for them. And the Lord said, whosoever sinned against me, him will I blot out of the book. What does that mean?
No, not the Lord.
So the Lord saying, or the Most High is saying, the person that sinned, I'm going to take him. No, Moses, I'm not going to take you. Moses, you safe. So Moses said, take me. And the Lord said, no, get out the way.
Right.
I want him.
I want him. Right.
It makes sense? He's like, no, I don't want you. I want him. You know what I mean?
He's like, you didn't sin against me.
I'm not worried about you.
Right.
I'm going to blot him out the book because he the one that did it. But Moses said, take me. It's my people. I'm in charge. That's not what Aaron did.
Right.
Aaron said,
the people.
Moses came down, was like, yo, Aaron, what you got going on down here? And Aaron was like, it's their fault. They did it. I don't even know.
I wasn't even there.
I wasn't even there. Look, we put gold in the fire and it just popped out a calf. Ta-da. And then they just start worshiping it. And you know these people, they crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Aaron said.
That's exactly what he said.
He said it wasn't my fault.
Right.
Now, Moses said, it's all my fault. Take me. You see the difference? It's two different types of people. And that's what we learn when we read the Bible. You decide which person you want to be.
Salaki, if I may, because one of the things that they said was you was gone too long.
Yeah, Moses was gone for a month and a half.
He was gone too long, man, and because he was gone so long, huh?
No, the one that should be blamed for it. They said, Moses, you was gone for a month and a half.
He was gone too long, man.
What was I supposed to do?
So we was like, well, he must be dead.
Right.
So because he dead, we're gonna go ahead and put our earrings in this fire, and out comes this golden calf. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Moses was on, you know what? I ain't telling them I was going to be gone long. I ain't think they was going to trip. So you know what? You know what I mean? Because I didn't prepare them fully for this journey and everything, I'll take the blame.
It was his fault. And you know what? And also what this proves? Moses was gone for a month and a half, and they thought Moses was gone. Right. But Moses came back. Right. Because he knew and saw he heard what happened. That should go and show you that every day you should do the right thing. You should always do the right thing. Because it was one day they decided we're gonna do the wrong thing.
One day. And
that's the reason they died. Because they didn't do the right thing every day. They didn't they didn't keep those rules every day. One day they decided to break that rule and they died for it. You should keep them rules every day.
All the time.
Because the Lord is always watching.
Damn right.
It makes sense? Where we at?
Exodus 32. Exodus 32, verse 34. Therefore, now go. Lead the people unto the place of which I have spoken unto thee. Behold, mine angel shall go before thee. Nevertheless, in the day when I will visit their sin upon them.
So the Most High said,
forget about it.
Now the word angel in Hebrew means messenger. So whoever give you the message, right? The word mala'akia means messenger in Hebrew, right? The person that gives the message. So the Lord said he's going to send the messenger first. He's going to come back with the information, right? I'm not going to take their lives today. But when I come down to check y'all out, when I come down, or when it's that time, they all going to get their time. So the Lord said, I'm not taking them all today. But trust me, they got a clock. And it's ticking.
Tick tock. Gunshot.
Make sense? All right. Any other questions? You got it, Sai.
Exodus 32, verse 35. And Aaron and the Lord plagued the people because they made the calf which Aaron made.
Oh, wait. Which Aaron made. Let's be clear.
And then he said that he didn't do it.
Right.
And then inside the book, it says that he did.
Well, he commissioned it. And if you read the story, you know that he did. Because he's the one who told them to get all their earrings. He's the one who told them to put the earrings and the stuff into the fire. You see what I'm saying? He the one who ordered all this to go down, and he's not commissioned to do anything that has to do with dealing with gold, dealing with metal, dealing with anything. You see what I'm saying? We read earlier who was. So he did these things, and as a result, who got the blame for it? It's Aaron's golden calf. That's who's.
Damn, that's crazy, right? It's Aaron's calf because Aaron didn't take the blame for it, and Moses did.
Right.
And because Aaron didn't want to take the blame, he got blamed for it.
It's your calf, bro.
Make sense?
Yes.
That should teach you a lesson about how you deal with getting in trouble.
Right.
Because we all mischievous at some point. Especially when you get to about 13, 14.
Yeah, buddy.
15, 16, forget about it. You throwing rocks at the
whole nother life.
Rocks at the penitentiary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord gotta be with you. But when you get to a certain point, that mischief gets to you. It's inevitable. You're gonna get there and you're gonna want to do something crazy. Just think about Moses and Aaron and how you supposed to deal with trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because trouble, that one mistake can cost you your life.
Right.
Just one. You can say, yo, I'll give you my earrings and my ring. Go ahead and make that calf. And because you did that, it's over. Your life is over. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to bring it to today. You could get in the car with some friends, right? You get in the car with some friends, right? And they like, yo, where you at, Si? You like, yo, I'm down the block. They're like, all right, I'm about to pull up, right? This the Philly version, right? So I'm about to pull up. All right, bet. They pull up. You get in the car. Y'all drive down the street, and the cops pull you over. Whoop, whoop. Right? Now, they might have just came from doing some kind of stuff, right? And because you in the car right now, you did it too.
You did it.
It's your trouble. You understand what I'm saying? And now you got to go through all this trouble. I don't know if you ever seen or heard about jail, but it's not a place you want to be.
Nah.
And now you got to go there because you was somewhere you didn't need to be. That's how trouble works, young brother.
Yeah. Watch the company you keep.
And those people in this book right here, Moses or who, so like Aaron said, yo, give me your earrings. Those were the company they kept. Somebody was telling them they gonna make a calf, and they listened, and they followed somebody that led them astray.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Don't, Salagi, if I may too, like don't be so quick to lose your foundation. You know what I mean? Like Aaron just gave up on everything that he was there the whole time. It was him and Moses. You know what I mean? Going in front of the priests of Egypt and all that. You know what I mean? It was them two. He seen everything that went down. He know who the power was. He had full foundation. He knew. You know what I'm saying? But that boy broke because he was scared of the people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared of nobody but the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody is going to come in and they threatening you to sin against the Most High, you should rather prefer death.
Now, what is a sin?
No. Just tell us.
You just tell me. What's a sin? That's it. There's rules in the Bible. When you break them, the Most High gonna deal with you.
Right. And the way the Bible says is transgression of the law. That's what sin is. You know what I mean? Breaking of the law. Going against the law.
Make sense? So like if the Bible said don't eat pork, and you like, ooh, look at that bacon. You just
let me get that bacon wrapped scallop.
Let me get the bacon and shrimp pork roll. Ooh wee. You're gonna get cancer and everything.
Go ahead, sir.
I was at school. We were playing this math game. It's like Kahoot. But his name is Look It.
Heard that.
And my friend Kamari, who was the winner, who was one of the winners, he gave me Starburst. And by the time I ate it, I just realized that it was pork.
It's not pork. Starburst got gelatin in it, but
it's not pork gelatin?
No, it's beef gelatin. I mean, the water for Captain REI, he called Starburst.
Captain love them Starburst.
He called Starburst. And they was like, hello, this is Starburst. It's a lot. It's beef gelatin in Starburst.
Man, that nigga, he lying, man. They lying, man. I still ain't messing with no this.
So you don't need to say bovine.
Yeah, that's beef gelatin in Starburst. Yeah.
He's like, so I'm about to get Starburst right now.
He made an atonement. Look, he said, you know what I mean? But yeah, the gelatin in Starburst is beef. Yeah.
How'd you find out that it had pork in it?
I found out it was like last year. We were having like that Halloween thing or whatever. I forget what it was. It was at CR. They giving out candy and stuff. And yeah, I think it was for Halloween. And I had Starburst in there. And Mom told me that it had pork in it.
What up?
We do that at the class. We do that at the class.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
I mean, yeah, it's my aunt. But yeah, so as we all know that, you know what I mean, holidays are unlawful. The young brother, you know what I'm saying, he coming to the school. Yeah. Shout out to him coming into the school strong, get a brother a hand. Right. You know what I mean, young brother, how old is he?
10
years old, coming into the school, coming into ISUBK, trying to shed himself for the world at 10 years old.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a way better than man than I will ever be. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. So shout out to you. Well, we all know that Halloween, I mean, or you should learn it at some point that most holidays of America are lies. You know what I mean? So you'll get to it at one point though. I mean, don't worry about it.
No, he there. You know what I mean? We have good conversations a lot of times. I'll be interrupting my work sometimes. He come in, he be like, hey, Dad, I gotta ask you a question. What about that? I'll be like, hey man, listen, man. But nah, he definitely listens. You know what I'm saying? Him and Cam both. You know what I mean? They definitely listen. We have conversations all the time. So
You going out today? You going out today?
I ain't hear nothing different.
I ain't hear nothing either.
Hey, Triple Hall, can you start taking them joints, put them out in the hallway? Yeah, they ain't say nothing different. I believe we are.
So
you want to go ahead and wrap it up?
Yeah.
Starting at next week at 33.
Y'all can help them with them signs. Which one?
No, we done.
Yeah.
Oh, that joint is open? That room back there?
Yeah. It was flooded.
Yeah, that dude.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead.
Some of the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah, shut it down for the day. You know what I mean? For time's sake. That was the class for the day. ISUPK Sabbath service. ISUPK Sabbath service. You got any questions? Type them in online. Once again, you can always get in touch. Yeah, you put that there. Turn it off. Yeah, if you don't mind. So, this one too. Appreciate it. So once again, you can always get in touch with us at ISUPK.com or ISUPK on any page. YouTube. Yeah, that's fixed. ISUPK on YouTube, any city. I mean, whether it's Philly, Delaware, Memphis, Miami, LA, whatever the case may be.
All over the world.
All over the world. UK, Jamaica. So you can find us on ISUPK anywhere. And that's the Sabbath service. We're gonna send up the praise to the Most High. And then we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here.
One time.
Yo, you was done.
Oh man, I never do that again, man. Listen.
So.
Slow y'all,
that's right. Da. So.
Laya
Sha'ala, which means to Israel.
I passed out at the crib, man. That's rough. Yeah, no. Cam wanted to party today. He wanted to hang out with his friend. I told him about that rest.
Oh, you ain't got no friends.
You want to go skating.
All right.
Go to the mall and get sneakers.
Imagine, which means to stand. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Turn your
Turn to face the east. You can look up the east on your compass on your phone if you're at home. All right, go ahead. Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh. Malakwath. Taba'ah. Ratazak. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazak. Kawal. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanah. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakna. Kabawafna. Kabawafna. Slow down. Go ahead.
Tabaya'ayanawa. Bonasaya 1. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala.
Wahathapara. La'awalumyam. Amun. This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This is a prayer for the power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Kasha.
Baba Kasha.
Nathalanau.
Nathalanau.
Hakat.
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 Lara Pa'a.
Lara Pa'a.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Lahakwi.
Lahakwi.
Hamathi.
Hamathi.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Al-Kawaf.
Al-Kawaf.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
The Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. It's the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanao.
Barak Lanao.
Wa'asha'Allah.
Wa'asha'Allah.
Wa'abayaf.
Wa'habayaf.
Saparium.
Saporium.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The Wadaman.
The Wadaman in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right. Psalms 121. Asha'a.
Asha'a.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahari.
Ahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izari.
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 Ma'ain.
Ma'ain.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regal.
Regal.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yem Yank.
Yem Yank.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
Wa'ayakak.
Wayakak.
Wayarak.
Wayarap.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pasha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza Afka.
Taza Afka.
Wapa Wa'aka.
Wapa Wa'aka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita. Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Salakia in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber.
Shall neither slumber.
Nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. All right. This is Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayelaka.
Al Damayelaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwa.
Wa Al Tashakwa.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Our Yabyaka.
Our Yabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Yaira Yumwa.
Yaira Yumwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Aitazawa.
Now Aitazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Nakawa.
Wanakakita.
Wanakaki.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Now Aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarafa.
Yakarafa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashimi Aya.
Wayashimi Aya.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarafa.
Yakarafa.
Oh, Slakia. Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
I'm Yashabi.
I'm Yashabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarwa.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kayashma.
Kayashma.
Nashamadawa.
Nashama.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
The man.
The man.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Sayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadayamu.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kal Nasiyakam.
Kal Nasiyakamba.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Ah. Not Awaf. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayatamu. Kagaga. Kakwash. Lapunya Raka. Ka'ash. Taba Ira Wakalaba. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Tharatma. Basa Irika. Wabasawa Paf. Taba Halam. Mala'ah. Panyahum. Kwala One. Waya Bakwashwa. Shimka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Waya Bahawa. Aya Ai. Waya Kapar. Waya Abad. Waya Da'ai. Kayata. Shimka. Yahweh. The Baka. Alaya One. Al. Cow. Rakazah. All right. Psalms 83 in the English. Psalms 83 in the English. Oh, fuck. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O my power.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies. Make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. And Hagarenes. Gebal. And Ammon. Amalek. The Philistines. The inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zahab. Yea. All their princes. As Sabbath. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh. In possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storms. Fill their face with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, over all the earth. Sorry, which means to turn. All right, we're going to bless the Torah. I usually just do this before the prayer. Let's go ahead and get that out real quick. All right. Good night. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Brak Yah. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Brak Yah. Anybody want to bless the Torah? You want to go this way? Right, yeah. Which means most high in the name of Christ bless me. Damn.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak. Yeah.
We gotta get that on tape, dog.
Definitely.
Bro. Too short.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak. Yeah.
Cool question. Do it. Last minute.
Can't nobody do that. Can't nobody do that.
Yo, boy.
He was too sturdy with it.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak. Yeah.
Sorry, Christ.
Straight pocket.
All right. That concludes the Sabbath service. That being said, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak Dum, Yajim Matah, Sar, which means turn, what you said was most high name of Christ bless you. We're going to get the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amajin Shabbat, Amajin, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alathamba, Hashem Yahushua, which means Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. With that being said, Yajim Matah, dismiss. That concludes the second service.